Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, and today I have my first Valentine's Day tutorial, and this is more of a nighttime, a little bit more of a sexy look. I'm gonna have another Valentine's Day look that's a little bit softer. Now the lips are very dramatic, but I kept the eyes pretty simple. I also tried to incorporate as many drugstore products that I could. So I used this new L'Oreal Infallible Pro Matte Demi Matte Finish 24-hour foundation, and I chose this because if it's Valentine's Day, you know, you want your makeup to last, you want to be able to hug someone and just not like completely transfer onto their t-shirt, or I don't know, just you want your makeup to last always, I guess, but Valentine's Day especially. So I used that's new, and it was my first time using it and I really like it. It's definitely like a demi matte, well, more of a matte on me because I'm kind of dry right now, but it looks really good in person. And I also used the Milani Fierce Foil Eye Shine, and this is in the Florence style. I received a whole bunch of these, but this product is really cool. It's kind of like the Stila foiled shadow. It's not really an eyeshadow, it's a shine. So I use this like in the inner corner of my eye, and you'll see it in action. I also use these Flutter lashes that were new to me. These are the Sierra ones. And for lipstick, I know you guys are going to want to know, I use the Gerard Cosmetics Fire Engine lipstick. This is the perfect red. It is your classic red. It's just not too blue toned, it's not too pinky, it's the perfect classic red, and I really love it, and you can't go wrong with gold packaging. I just feel so exquisite when I'm using this, so I really love this. And I do work with Gerard Cosmetics, so I do have a coupon code for you guys, and it is Rosita, and you get 15% off. So I believe they have another deal right now where you get like a lip gloss and a lipstick combined with a different coupon code for cheaper, but this is probably my favorite one out of all of the lipsticks that they have. Fire Engine is just like a classic red. You really can't go wrong. I also use this NYX palette, the Highlight and Contour Pro palette, and let me know if you guys want to see a whole video, like a review on this, because I know there are so many contour palettes. I was thinking of doing a video on all contour palettes, whether it be cream or powder contour palettes that I own, because I do have the Kat Von D, the Anastasia. So I did use this for like a highlight, a contour, and also like a shimmery highlight. I really love this. I got this at an event, but it is available for you guys, and I believe it's just available on their website. So I'll leave a link down below for this. I really loved it though. That yellow, super pigmented. So let me know what other Valentine's Day tutorial looks you would like to see. Like, let me know what colors, or like if you have a specific request. Also, I have on fake nails. I got them done acrylic. These are coffin / ballerina style acrylics. I don't know the color because it's a gel, and I didn't even ask her. She just put it on. I asked for a nude. And I am absolutely in love with my nails. I cannot stop staring at them. They did an awesome job, so I'm really happy. So let me stop rambling. This intro is super long. So if you want to see how to get this sexy nighttime Valentine's Day look, then keep on watching. So we are starting off with foundation. I'm using this new L'Oreal Pro Matte 24-hour Demi Matte Finish. This is an oil-free foundation, and I have mine in the shade Natural Beige, and I'm using a damp beauty blender because this is going to give you a more dewy finish. And for this Valentine's Day look, you don't want to look like you have on too much foundation, so that's why I chose a beauty blender rather than a brush. And you definitely want to use a primer because you want your makeup to last all day. Now I'm starting off with my brows, and I'm going to be using my Lingering Pencil by MAC. And I use this when I want to have kind of more of like a natural furry brow, when I want my brows to look a little bit softer, and I wanted my brows to look very full, and yeah, just very full and wispy. So that's why I chose to use Lingering as opposed to the Anastasia Brow Wiz. So you guys know the drill. I'm using the MAC Studio Finish Concealer Duo, and I'm using the NC25 shade, and I'm going to be carving out my brows. My brows are not fresh, they are not done, so I do have some growing hairs, and you definitely want to conceal those bad boys with some concealer, and you want to use a nice thick concealer that's going to actually cover them up and not just kind of go over the hair. So that's why I chose to use that. Now I'm using Painterly Paint Pot by MAC, and this is just going to adhere your shadows and make them last all day. It also helps bring out the colors. So this is a base for your eyes. I use it as my primer. Some people just use it as a base. Now I'm using the Sonia Kashuk Eye on Neutral Matte Palette. This is the number 2 one, and I'm using the second shade in the first shade in the second row, and this is a beautiful transition color. I love it. It's very warm, and this is gonna help like all the other colors blend really, really nicely. And this is just like a marker for you, so you know where to go with your crease colors. So I call this a transition color. I get a lot of questions about that. Let me know if you guys want to see like a beginner's makeup, I guess, just kind of like, or maybe like top tricks and tips for makeup. Let me know. Now I'm using this Ardency in Rose Gold Shadow, and mine is broken. It came broken from Sephora. I'm really sad. I might go and change it, but it's still really a gorgeous color. I love Ardency in. Their pigments are awesome. Well, their shadows are very, very pigmented. So this is a nice rose gold, kind of champagne color. It's really, really awesome. And now I'm going in with this NYX Dance the Tides eyeshadow, and this is from their Nude Matte Shadow collection. And I love this color. It's a lot darker and warmer than the other one that I showed you guys, the Blame It On Midnight. This one's Dance the Tides, and I really, really love it in my crease. I've been picking these NYX shadows up a lot recently. Yay, happy dance. Now I'm going in with this Milani Fierce Foil Eyeshine in Florence, and I'm using that last shade. It's a rose gold shade, and at first I was trying to use the applicator and I was using my fingers. I say go between both. I was like patting it with my finger and then applying it with this kind of like plastic eyeshadow applicator, because you don't want to use a brush with this. I was trying, but it's really, really hard because it really doesn't pick up the foiled shadow. Going back in with Dance the Tides again, and I'm just deepening up my crease. And now I'm just blending this out with a Morphe brush. This is the Mac Daddy Fluffy, I think it's the crease brush, and it's clean, so it has no product on it. And then I just added a little bit more of that NYX shadow. Now I'm going to be using, again, the Sonia Kashuk palette, and I'm using that matte cream white color. Doesn't have to be this one, it could be any one. I just wanted to keep my brow bone matte since my lids are pretty shiny. And then, of course, Maybelline Fit Me Concealer in the color Sand. And I love this concealer. It's my holy grail concealer. Lately, I've just been obsessed with it. I picked it up in 2 other colors because that's how bomb it is. I'm telling you, if you haven't tried Maybelline Fit Me and you're looking for a concealer, pick it up. It's so good. Now I'm using this Schwing eyeliner by the Balm. I am obsessed with this eyeliner. Where has it been my whole life? It's actually like really, really black, and it has a stiff applicator, so I think it's easier when the tip of the eyeliner isn't as flexible, because I feel like it's more forgiving in a sense. So I've just been obsessed with it. It's awesome, awesome, awesome stuff.
I spent time alone long before I knew you. These days looking like a dream since I've been on the road, seeing shit I've never seen before, and still there's no place like home. Spending all my days on the west side. It don't feel the same on the other side now.
Now I'm using this yellow color and this kind of lighter white shade. I wish these were numbered, but it's the 2 lightest colors in this NYX contour and highlight palette, and it is so pigmented. Probably like a little too pigmented. I probably should have used a little bit of a darker color, but it really, really highlighted my face, and I was just, it was awesome. I really liked it though. It was a little extra, but you know. And now I'm using that first color for my contour, and this you definitely have to work with a little more of the contour colors because they are so pigmented. You really want to use a light hand and the right brush. So I'm still kind of experimenting with it, but as you can see right here, it really warmed up my face, and it gave me a pretty nice contour. Like I said, you definitely have to use the right brush. I don't know if I would use this brush, but I was just playing around with it. And now I'm using this more ashy taupey gray color to contour in my nose a little bit. After applying some mascara, I always go in with some falsies. You definitely want to play up your eyes and use some false lashes for Valentine's Day. These are by Flutter lashes, and these are in the shade in the style Anabelle, and these are Mink lashes. Yeah, They're not Sierra. I said Sierra in the other videos, but someone just pointed out to me that the name's on the side. Now I'm going in with this NYX Matte Deep Tan Matte Bronzer, my all-time favorite bronzer from the drugstore. Super pigmented, super creamy. It just blends like a dream, and it really deepens up your face, gives you a lot of color, and I love it. And yeah, now I'm using this new Milani blush in Romantic Rose, and the packaging is so gorgeous. The blush is an actual rose print, and it's so pretty. I love it. It's brand new, and so far I like it. This is a more dusty rose color, and I do recommend it. For my lips, I'm using this MAC Red Lip Liner, and this is just a classic red lip liner, nothing crazy. So for Valentine's Day, you do want to use like a lip stain, but I wanted to use a red color and I didn't have a red lip stain. So what I do is I fill my lips in with the lip liner. This way, when your lipstick rubs off, you still have that base. So if you have a lip primer, definitely use one. I definitely have to pick one up from MAC. But yeah, just fill in your lips, and then what you can do is actually wipe some off, like pat it off with a tissue, and then again apply your lipstick over that. That's really gonna ensure your lips from like not moving, and they're gonna stay on all day. Now the Gerard Cosmetics Fire Engine lipstick, super pigmented, so gorgeous. I'm obsessed with it. Like, I just makes your teeth look super white as well, and I really like that. And I don't know, I think it's really sexy for Valentine's Day. Now I'm going back in with that Milani Fierce Foil Eye Shine in Florence with that kind of goldish color. It really brings a sparkle to your eye. It makes your eyes really open, and it's different than just using a white. You want to use maybe like a gold or a shimmery pink. It's just a little different. Back in with that NYX shadow underneath my eyes. This is the Dance the Tides color, and I'm fanning myself because I always cry at that point. And then to smoke it out a little bit more, that Sonia Kashuk palette underneath my eyes. I like going back and forth between my eyes and my face. That's just what works for me. Now I'm using this MAC Zoom Fast Black Lash Mascara. This isn't waterproof, but it doesn't transfer anywhere. And I know I'm putting mascara on my Mink lashes, which I shouldn't be, but it's just a really bad habit, I guess. And then for my eyebrows, I'm adding a little bit of this medium brown dip brow by Anastasia. And I'm using, I don't know what brush this is. I think it's a Morphe brush or maybe Anastasia brush. But this just gives your brows a little more definition. And as you can see the difference right there, it deepens them up a little bit. I think full brows are very sexy, very classic, very old school. So I think it goes great with this lip and eye look. I think full brows are always in, so that's just me. Lately I've been doing my eyebrows very thick, and you guys have been loving it. And then to set your brows so that they don't come off while you're hugging someone, I'm using this Tarte brow gel, and I think this, yeah, it's in, I think, medium brown, and I really like the little tiny brush. It's really precise. For a highlight, I actually used the NYX contour palette. It's my first time using it, and I'm using this fan brush to apply it. It's really nice. It has a nice iridescent, shiny, kind of like diamond looking finish. Very glittery, but I actually really enjoyed it. It looks really shiny in pictures, which I love. And that's the entire look. I'm probably gonna have a hair tutorial up on this because a lot of you guys requested it. I'm using my Lily extensions by Bellamy, and this is the final look. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I will see you guys in the next one, and have fun. Mwah.